Hello, welcome to Pixelation. I'm playing Neophyte today, and I'm playing the Alchemist. So he starts with the unique ability Potions drop more often. The other unique ability Vigor, where when I build life regen, I gain attack speed and move speed. So I'd like to do some build that can capitalize on these. I think I'll start with Ravage. This does the most damage on basic attack. And for the next one, this is pretty close range, so I want to get something that has a little bit more range. I'll just go the laser beam because it's a different element than the one I'm currently using, and some power-ups in this game incentivize that. Let's go. And we could just clear. Ooh, look at that. What is going on with those ghosts? So basically, each region, one of the mobs is evolved, was the last update they did to this game. And those ghosts are... I am now confused. I was gonna say those ghosts are evolved. I think they are. Okay, yeah, the ghosts are evolved. Which is why they're ghosts, because they're usually just like robots. And you can see the skeletons. Some of them are pink, which is making them revive. And the blue ones split. So, yeah, some pretty cool updates to make some variation between the mobs. That blue one just revived, so I'm really confused actually. The next spell you cast also deals max life damage to enemies within 3 tiles, refreshes after 1 second. That actually sounds pretty nice. Life regeneration will help me get some attack speed. You dash 30% further and your dash cooldown is reduced by 30%. Pretty okay. Your spells deal 20% more damage, but you can no longer move while casting, so I'll just be stuck in one place because this slightly moves me. I think we'll stay away from that. Whenever you collect a potion, deal 88 damage, 400% potion healing damage to enemies within 5 tiles. Okay, so that works really well since I drop more potions, and I guess if I build more max HP, that'll make this deal more damage because the potions will heal me for more, if they heal for a percentage, that is, which will make Sumo a lot better too. And we found max HP. Let's see, does it change the amount that does? No. Okay, interesting. I want to keep an eye on that though, because I feel like it should. Even if though, Sumo is just adding 40 damage every 1 second. Or... oh, this is interesting. Sumo only reprocs if I stop holding the skill and restart, or if I dash, because it technically stops the skill. So it's not exactly every 1 second, but it's still frequent enough that I think that's still a good investment. And that was the explosion, and we'll just laser beam clear you out. Anyways, I'm recording this on April 8th, and I don't know, did anyone see the eclipse today? Out here in Canada, in Toronto specifically, it was way too cloudy, so we didn't get to see it, unfortunately. But I know other people probably saw it, especially if you're in America, since it went through many states. Potions reduce all cooldown timers by 15% of their remaining cooldown. Not bad. Potions grant damage spells 100% critical hit chance for 2.5 seconds. Each enemy hit can only be critically hit in this way once per potion. This is really interesting, actually. And potions passively emit spores that slow enemies within 3 tiles by 40%. I don't like this one because it means I shouldn't be picking up potions. But maybe I won't. Like, the reason why I fear to pick up this one is that I'd have to restart the skill just based off of how Sumo's working to actually gain the crit rate. And if I don't do that within 2.5 seconds, I'm essentially wasting it. Potions reduce all cooldown timers by 50%. This just sounds good, but this sounds interesting. So let's just find out what it does. Casting or channeling arcane spells grants you resistances. I really like that because this is arcane damage. Basic spells deal 15% more damage. This would be really good because this is the basic spell. And mana cost are reduced by 15%. I'm not going to pick this up because there's like other stats I'd like to find, like HP or HP regen. Absorb the life force of enemies within 5 tiles, knocking them back and healing you for 1.5% of life per enemy up to 60. Interesting. I just picked up Cordyceps means that I shouldn't just immediately pick up potions, so it'll be better if I have some sort of other type of sustain, and for the same reason I'll become a little bit more tanky. Crit rate. Do I have anything that affects off crit rate? No. Power is pretty okay, but I think I'm gonna reroll, see if I can find HP regen or HP. Okay, we'll just go crit rate and attack speed. Damn. I was really hoping to find like max HP or HP regen there. But unfortunately, you know, if life gives you crit rate, you go crit rate. I really like the laser though, very satisfying. Yeah, and I can really just like clear out these mobs. Oh, I don't want to pick up the potions. Hold on. Oh, but that might be a problem. Hindsight, since I'm really close to the enemies I kill, I may inadvertently pick up the potions. Oh, you can see the spores. It's a really small range, to be honest. But I guess if you have a lot of potions, it may be significant, but yeah, I'm not gonna play around that, to be honest. I'll let it passively do it, and hopefully it'll be one of those things that, you know, you don't really notice, but help. Ironically, what it is doing though is making it easier for me to find potions, because when there's a lot of mobs in one place, I can't see the potions, but because I can see that there's like a weird effect going around, which is the spores, it's making it easier to find them. So you know what? Maybe I had an alternate usage. This spell now deals lightning damage and restores 1 mana for each enemy it damages. Great, but I want to keep it doing arcane damage. Each enemy drained grants you 2 bonus power for 2 seconds. This is reset whenever you cast this spell. Does it stop healing me though? I don't know. Let's find out. Life regen. Let's look at the other one. Spell damage you deal to enemies within 4 tiles increased by my resistances. Oh my god, that's so good. But this is going into both my attack speed and my move speed. But if I find this again, I probably will pick it up. Critical hits ignite enemies, dealing 70 fire damage per second for 2 seconds. I don't really have crit rate, so well, I could have crit rate, but I don't think that's the focus. I'd rather just build power and have more straight damage, because I'd have to invest a lot into crit rate. But if I start now, no, I don't think it's worth. Yeah, because I can get max HP, attack speed, power. Like, I feel like those just straight build into what I want instead of going like a roundabout way. Yeah, look how fast my attack speed is now. Chomp, 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 chomp. Like, call me an eater. If you know, you know. Does this still heal me? Well, I was full HP, so I don't know. But whoa, that was a big increase in damage though. Let's use the potion to help me out in clearing them. Oh, some of these guys are pretty tanky though, to be honest. Let's go in with the laser, get that, suck some power from them, and get back to it. Pretty easy to like just clear through them. This laser is so satisfying, like I cannot stress that enough. Like every time I use it, it just feels good. Okay. Woo! I almost took turkey damage. I just call them turkeys, the little guys. Like, don't they kind of look like turkeys? But yeah, and laser beam him. You're done. I don't think it was healing me. I'm not sure, but I don't think it's healing me anymore. Ooh, I like this. Crit rate. Leave me alone, crit rate. In most games, I'd be so happy to find that. Simplicity. Basic spells deal 15% more damage. Again, really good for this. But I'd rather go this, and you'll find out why in a second. Each type of elemental damage dealt to enemies marks them. I deal 15% more damage to enemies marked with 2 elements and 25 to enemies marked with 3. Well, this is fire and this is arcane, so it's actually not that bad. But I'm gonna go this. After casting a defensive spell, you drop a healing potion. Lesser healing potions heal for 75% of the amount healed by regular potions, but it'll help me proc boiling blood, so I think that'll be really good. And this is a defensive spell. I use this pretty often. Its cooldown's not too long. I don't want any of those. Expert spell. Summon a wave of vines that moves towards target direction, rooting enemies in place and slowing their attack speed by 40%. It is not bad, but I don't need to keep enemies far from me because I'm running into them. So we just reroll. Dragon's Breath. Unleash a cone of fire towards target direction, dealing fire damage to enemies and knocking them back. Well. Okay, well, if I want to have a little bit of range, this is not bad at all. Pick this up, and we'll go for the regen. I do think there is, like, a cap of regen I'll probably hit, and where I'm gonna be like, I don't want any more, because I feel like at some point, like, it's not actually adding damage, it's just adding attack speed, so I'll want to build some more damage stats. And maybe at that point, you know what? Maybe that's when I'll build crit rate. Ooh, I had to dodge their attack. You stopped my lasers. I could just pick up some power. See, and I can see the healing potion I left behind because of the spores, so pick that up. Ooh, when I clear large amounts of enemies, I can just pick up a potion and deal some extra damage, so yeah, it feels pretty nice. And then use that again. You see, I can see a potion over here. Yup. Ooh, let's get rid of these laser guys. They are scary. Get another potion. Get another potion. Just help me get another potion. Yeah, this is like the Alchemist. Literally the Alchemist build. Not only am I like, obviously he has, you know what? I'm just taking that in. Don't call me stupid now, but I'm just taking in that he's an alchemist, and so he spawns more potions. So a little bit slow on that one, but I like it. And this build, you know, since I'm dropping even more potions, I wonder if I can find like maybe one of his upgrades increases the drop rate of potions. That'd be pretty nice. Clear out these mobs. Ooh, taking damage, so I'm just gonna do it from range. And then the warden, but he did not protect or stop anything, so it's over for him. While this ultimate skill, like, or expert skill I should say, probably gonna use the two interchangeably, but this ultimate skill is good. I feel like the fact that it uses mana for damage, like I may want something that, like the vines for example, I'm not focused on the damage, they're on their util, so I'm hoping to find something with a little bit more util, because if I want to use mana for damage, I'm going to use the laser. Potions stun enemies within 2 tiles for 2 seconds. That sounds so good already, to be honest. Potions grant 5 stacks when an enemy damage you stack is consumed to deal 200% unmitigated damage to enemies within 4 tiles of the damage source. This isn't bad, but I don't like taking hits. Potion grants you 70 boost move speed and 40 evasion chance, which decay over 3 seconds. What was the first one? Thunder Bloom. Potion stun enemies within 2 tiles for 2 seconds. While this is good, this is really good, I think I'm gonna go Thunder Bloom because I don't need evasion or anything like that. I just need to be able to, what do you call it, attack enemies and not take damage, which, you know what, maybe that's what evasion is, but I don't need the move speed from it, so I'd rather just stun enemies consistently, and that means every time I use my defensive skill I'll also stun them. So instead of having just a 40% chance of not taking damage, I can basically guarantee for 2 seconds I most likely won't take damage from any melee mobs. This spell costs no mana, but channeling generates heat. Gaining too much heat grants 70 bonus move speed and 30 bonus attack speed, and prevents you from casting this spell for 5 seconds. I will be picking that up because now that means I can use my mana for this. So that frees up my mana and also gives me a lot of attack speed. So wait, hold on, let me build up the heat. Yeah, I feel like we're hitting the attack speed cap. Oh, I can feel that it went down, but I don't know. I don't think that's bad. All damage you deal is increased by 20%, but your attack speed is reduced. No thank you. You leave a trail of electricity, which deals damage. I mean, it's alright. I'm gonna go Dragonheart. When I heal, I deal damage, since I'm already healing a lot with emergency supply. So emergency supply will heal me, and then I'll do damage because of boiling blood, but then I'll also do damage because of Dragon's Heart. So I'm getting a lot of damage. Damn, they don't want to give me any like max HP. Casting cooldown spells grants you 50% bonus attack speed for 3 seconds. Okay, so I think we don't. So before I build crit damage, I'm gonna build crit rate, but yeah, I don't think I need to focus on wait, let's just see how fast we can get this crit attack speed. So this is also a cooldown spell, so I'll just cast this one instead. So first we build up attack speed with this, then I do this. Yeah, and that's max attack speed. So yeah, I think I'll just not worry about attack speed from now on. More mana, which I don't really need. Okay, maybe I should just build crit damage when I find it, because I don't need these. I'll build the resistance, honestly, become tankier, because I really don't need regen for attack speed anymore. Let's go, just clear these out. I like regen too. The green aesthetic, I feel like I match it. Like, I'm kind of green. Not the exact same green, but pretty green. Look at that attack speed! Oh my god! I am just clearing them when I, what do you call it? When I use a cooldown skill. I actually think the attack speed I'm getting from this, even though I think it's the same amount, it just feels more than using the laser. I don't know, I'm gonna need to get some damage on that laser because it's not doing as much damage anymore. Oh my, the way I can just clear, and then whenever I pick up a healing potion, it's just like, you know, explosion. If you know Konosuba, yeah, it's giving Megumin. And just clear them. Yum 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 yum. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, just like that. You know, it'd be pretty funny if I was actually eating the mobs. It'd be like delicious in dungeon. Great anime, by the way. I'd say it's pretty nice, cause well, anyways, just watching them explore the dungeons is fun. Buzzsaw, you gain a Buzzsaw familiar. Recall the Buzzsaw to your current position, dealing arcane damage to enemies it passes through. 6-second cooldown, that is really low. 10-second cooldown, 18, damn. That's really low. I don't know how I feel. It would give me another source of arcane damage, so I'm not sure how I feel about it. Let's try it though. Casting or channeling basic spells grants you 2% bonus attack speed for I mean, okay, last attack speed pickup. If there's any attack speed pickup, this is the last one. I'm actually gonna ignore this HP because I don't need it anymore. Evading damage by dashing restores 21 life, mana, and constantly refreshes your dash cooldown. I mean, it's alright. Up to 50% of incoming dash is blocked by incoming damage is blocked by consuming mana. Does this cost mana? It doesn't, so I don't mind this because I'm not using much of my mana. You have oh yeah, this doesn't even cost mana anymore. Oh, and this will make me significantly more tanky, but I could find something that gives me more damage, and I'm greeded. Arcane damage you deal to enemies reduces their power by 25 and increases the damage they take by 5% for 7 seconds. Arcane damage. It was worth the greed. You deal more damage to enemies that are close to you. Ah, really would have liked this. And your mana costs are reduced by 15%. Don't need. I also don't need this, but I'll do this because that's really nice. And yeah, let's start going crit rate. So let's see how this buzzsaw works. So I can already see the change to me. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit weird to like just use it like that. So it's highly positioning. So I want to go in the opposite direction of the buzzsaw whenever I use it. So let's try. So let's try dragging it to this side and then going across the map. Yeah, you see all of them are getting lined up. This might be pretty nice. And then call it. You know what? I didn't get to see most of it, but I am sure it killed enemies. Let's try. I want to try again and see. Okay, so we can see a big wave over here. It's kind of linear, to be honest. It's not bad, but I don't think I'm gonna focus on getting the perfect position for it. Yeah, let's get some damage like that. Ooh, I'm taking so much damage. Why? Okay. Yes, healing potion. Oh wait, if I don't want to take damage, I could just do that. And then pick up another one. Yeah. And then another one. Ooh, don't get hit by those explosions, they hurt. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Another healing potion. Okay, so let's just focus on surviving. But what I will say, which is pretty unfortunate, is... So I just looked outside and the sky is literally clear. And we didn't get to see the eclipse clearly where I live because it was full cloudy, like could not even see space in the clouds. And then, you know, a few hours after the eclipse, it's fully clear skies. And the day before was also fully clear skies, you know. It's so unfortunate, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Trying to keep a positive light on it, because okay. Each enemy killed by the spell launches a projectile towards target direction after the channel. After the channel, dealing in a small area. Very interesting. So that means when I let go or when I dash. So it doesn't sound too bad. This spell now deals fire damage while not moving. The buzzsaw deals 54 fire damage to enemies. You know, I like this. Now, if this wasn't my main spell, I would choose this, but I'm going to choose this. But if I find another upgrade for the buzzsaw, I will pick it up because I don't love it currently. I already know mine layer. Basically, I lay mines and it maxes out at a point. So I don't really like that because I just lay mines by moving and then it maxes out. So sometimes if I don't move back to that area or drag units there, they just stay there. Whenever you spend mana, you heal. It's not bad, but I don't spend that much mana. The next damage spell, you cast root enemies for 4 seconds. This is... I'm gonna skip this. It's not bad if I use the laser more, but because it's not doing that much damage, I don't think I want to invest into it. So let's just reroll all of these. The element that is most prevalent among your equipped spells is empowered, increasing the damage you deal of that element by 20%. That's pretty nice. Casting or channeling fire spells grant you 3 bonus critical hit chance and 6 bonus critical hit damage. Casting or channeling for up to 5 seconds. Very interesting. You have missing mana as critical hit chance. I couldn't even read that. Like bonus, you have... Yeah. Anyways, we read it. Unshackled. Apparently I'm illiterate. But no. I honestly want to go Fire Invocation. Because if I go into this, then I have to keep the buzzsaw as arcane. And this at least still works with the laser, so it'll make it do more damage. So I think I'm gonna go that because I do want to change the buzzsaw. We'll build some damage, crit damage, and cooldown. So this went from... Whoa, that was a big change. This went from 18 seconds to like 15 point something. So that's really nice. And I really want to get a little bit more cooldown because the more I can cast my defensive spell, not only the more, because currently it's giving me power, so not only the more damage I deal, but also the more HP potions I can pick up. Oh my god! Oh my god. Barely staying alive here. Get me to the potion! Get me to the potion! Oh my god! Okay, I really did not want to die, but yeah, I need to clear units out from range. Luckily, Fire Invocation does seem to be helping with that a bit. With getting the what do you call it? The laser to do a little bit more damage. But my basic attacks, I do need to build more damage on them, so more crit rate, more crit damage, more power. Because even though they are nice, I don't actually do that much damage per attack. But when I let go, oh what? Get me that! Ooh! And I need to make sure to use my defensive spell whenever it's off cooldown, so that I don't die. Like, what is doing so much damage to me? Get me to the health potion! Oh my god. Okay, first let me make sure to get rid of range mobs since I can't easily kill them. Okay. Potions on potions. I saw my HP go down to 16 there, so I need to be very careful with this build currently. These traps are also pretty annoying. Okay. So definitely need to get more damage or more survivability. Potions grant you 6 bonus resistance stacks indefinitely. That is survivability. That is what we like to see. Potions grant 25 bonus power for 5 seconds. Okay, that's really good. And potions reduce all cooldown timers by 50% of their remaining amount. This is also, oh my god. Okay, resistances are good, but that means I'm taking hits, which I am taking hits. But I think I want to go Snail Shell because it'll allow me to use Drain Soul more. And since I spawn, so this basically halves the cooldown since I automatically can pick a potion from using it with Emergency Supply. Hopefully I find those other two again. Those were really good. Ranged resistance. I might just pick this up, and I know I just passed up resistance, but I think the ranged attacks are what's shredding me. Evading restores life and mana and instantly refreshes your dash cooldown, but that's only if I dash and I don't get hit, that doesn't do anything, so I don't really like that. As long as you have no basic spells equipped, not an option. I don't even hear that. This is my main damage. I'm not getting rid of my basic spell, but let me hear it. As long as you have no basic spells equipped, you have 45% cooldown reduction speed and your spells deal 20% more damage. This could be good, just not for the current build I'm going. All damage you deal is increased, but your attack speed is reduced by 15%. I think I'm gonna reroll those. I'll pick up this, and I'll actually pick up cooldown too. I don't need lightning, because I already like this giving me attack speed. Hold the channel. I'm not gonna be using that, but I'll just show you guys what it does. Oops. So it's hold the channel, and then when I release, bam. But the problem is, I don't think I can attack while channeling. So this is already channeling. Channel to project a spectral mouth. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. So let's go back to Buzzsaw. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about Buzzsaw. I think I actually might prefer Dragon's Breath. Actually, what am I saying? I do prefer Dragon's Breath. Yeah, let's go Dragon's Breath. Yeah. I'm just trying to see if there's any other effects that may have been making me want to use Buzzsaw. Your spells deal 20% more damage, but you can no longer move while casting. Interesting. Basic spells deal 25% more damage, but casting or channeling basic spells increases all damage you take by 20%? Oh, I'm not too sure about that one. And all regeneration is increased by 100 while standing still. Okay, so the problem is I wouldn't be able to move anymore while using this. But this and this would pair well together, but I don't want to take that risk. So 20% more damage, you know, if that's the end, that's the end. And let's also get rid of these frog guys because they poison, and poison is no jokes in this game. Yeah, also the fire breath just gives me an easy way to get rid of a lot of mobs, which is increases my chance of finding a healing potion, but also just like, you know, I can hit mobs from far away easier, so all of these ranged mobs that are pretty annoying cleared. Heal. Heal. And you see, just like that, it's on a 5-second cooldown. Clear these guys. Heal. 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 And spawn. So yeah, that went from 13 seconds to 12. So yeah, I think that was a really good choice to pick up. I don't know the name of it honestly, but whatever's decreasing my cooldowns whenever I pick up potions. Really nice. These alien eye frog guys have a really large attack range. I kind of like how they look though. They kind of look cute. I would love to have like a little plushie or something of them. Oh my god. Don't play around with your lives. Let's use the defensive spell, get another heal. Because that was way too close. I don't even know why I took that much damage there. But I need to be a little bit more careful. Because while the build is definitely strong now, like I can just clear mobs pretty easily, but I have to be careful of just taking huge amounts of damage at once. I also have, I would say, a decent amount of sustain, but large amounts of damage. I don't have consistent sustain. I have like burst sustain. And clear. Oh, what? It pushed them back so far. I guess if it doesn't kill, it just knocks them back. More crit rate. Why am I building crit rate? Do I have something for crit rate? That. Okay, I seem to just be building it for the damage, which isn't bad. This spell now only deals 450. Is it dealing 450 right now? Because I don't think it is. Oh, it is. I stand corrected. This spell now only deals 450 arcane damage, but the buzzsaw is launched 8 tiles towards target direction if it touches you while spinning. You know, maybe for its own build one day, but it sounded like a lot of work for a secondary spell. Instead of unleashing in a direction, unleash a circle of flames around you. That doesn't sound bad, but I don't want that because I like that this gives me extra range. So let's find out what this does actually. Maybe I will like it. So if I call it, it bounces back. So it's like playing ping pong, but can it really miss me? Okay, I can dodge it. It's not bad, but honestly, it just seems like a lot of work to use. While your mana is above 88, you have bonus power and resistance. 88, how much does this use? But that's only when I choose to use that. I've basically stopped using the laser, unfortunately. While you have high life, I have bonus critical hit chance. I do like that. I do like that a lot. But 90% is really high as opposed to 80%. Let's try it. See if we can stop taking hits. We'll pick up more crit chance. I don't need cooldown because my Alchemist potion move speed is... Actually, I'll pick it up. Let's be a little bit more agile. And we'll go power. Get more damage. Is this boss time? Ooh, it's boss time. Honestly, I'm a little bit scared. I do think I do a lot of damage. It's just that I also take a lot of damage. Ooh, what is this? Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge that. I think I just go outside of the range, but that was scary as fuck. Oh, let's get out. Okay, an invasion spawn, so let's just clear this before, because those mobs are from the next region, which is gonna be pretty scary if they're spawning now. But yeah, doing really consistent damage, clearing mobs, getting heals, and while I don't think I'm staying above that 90 all the time, I think I'm staying above it for enough of the time that I am getting considerable damage. Oh, I wanted to kill it by picking up a heal. but I didn't do it in time. Okay, but yeah, whenever I pick up a heal, it's just like explosion. I'm sure Sumo's still proccing. Oh, I never even focused on those. Okay, it looks pretty. Oh, I have to kill mobs with it though. Let's kill mobs. Then let's shoot them. Oh, that's cool. So those are the projectiles I picked earlier. I didn't really notice them, but I'm sure they've been doing a lot of damage. Okay, I want to get my next Alchemist upgrade. Yeah, I want to get my Alchemist upgrade. Those seem to be the most beneficial for my builds. I might just have to switch the attack I'm using. Leap into the air, causing an explosion upon landing that deals fire damage and stuns enemies within 3.5 tiles for 2.5 seconds. So not only does it give me range and AoE, that's pretty nice. But it doesn't. It's kind of a long cooldown though. Okay, the other one was 10 seconds, right? 7. So I like Dragon's Breath because I gain attack speed, so I'm actually going to keep Dragon's Breath for now, even though that one looks really cool to be honest. Enemies sometimes drop bone shards on death. Collecting a bone shard grants you 3 bonus resistance up to 80. Whenever you take damage from enemies, lose 1 bonus resistance. So wait. I don't know. It's RNG. I don't love RNG based things. Spells damage you deal to enemies within 4 tiles is... Well, you know what? We just found a reason to pick up resistance. 58 crit is pretty nice. Let's get it over 60. But then I'm gonna build power. And crit damage. I want to get maybe 200, 250 crit damage, if that's even possible anymore. But yeah, so we're in the last region. Shredding mobs, as usual. I mean, what else do we expect? Let's use the laser. You know, doing mediocre damage, but it's not the main star of this build. The main star of this build is Gluck Gluck 3000. Okay, let's just clear this up, Ooh, careful. I think there's some mobs that I have to be extremely careful of because they do a lot of burst damage, and so those melee spinning top guys do a lot of damage. Oh, I saw the bone. It's like a little skull. It actually looks pretty cool. So there's one bone flying. Oh, it's a tooth this time, so I guess it changes. So, is there like a limit to how many bones I can have floating around me, or does it just keep spawning? But I'm taking a lot of damage is the problem, so I keep losing them. Damn it. I want to be able to check. Let's see. Let's clear. Pick a bone. Knock back. Clear. Well, stun. Clear. Pick a bone. That's 2 bones. Give me a bone. Give me a bone. I'm not a dog, but give me a bone. Oh, I was hoping to find this again. Okay, those are really nice, actually. Potions grant. So when I take damage, deal damage. We've seen this. I don't want it because it messes up with the bone armor. Potions grant damaging spells 100% critical hit chance. No, I spent too much time building crit chance to now build Raptor's Talon. Okay, let's do this. We don't want the regen anymore. You move 110% faster while airborne, and this spell's cooldown is reduced to 10 seconds. I do like that, because I can just jump to a health potion. Let's try that for 1 round. I don't want to use this electricity thing at all. Crit damage. Like, that's just so good. I don't really like any of these. I'll go the range resistance because I don't think I need the rest. Crit damage is pretty nice, and mana regen. Oh no, I forgot to put the jump on. Okay, I'll put it on next round. But is next round boss? Do I want to make a change like that before boss? We'll risk it. I'm that curious. Fuck it, we'll risk it. So I have 3 bones around me. I'm only gaining 8 resistance though. So yeah, that means I can get more. 4 bones. Okay, so this is pretty comical, I guess. Look at me! I have so many bones around me. So basically I just have to pick up... Ooh! Ah! I just have to pick up bones faster than I'm getting hit, but because I only lose 1 resistance when I'm getting hit, as long as I'm not like getting destroyed, I'll still be stacking bones. Unless they do that? No, I probably lost bones from that. Oh, I definitely... Okay, I gotta be a little bit more careful. And these ghosts actually shoot out a lot of projectiles, so I'm gonna start aiming for them. I don't like them. Health potion. More bones. Okay, so it seems like this is the max amount of bones that can stack around me. Well, I think it's slightly more than this, but it doesn't seem to... I thought it may create layers, and then I look like a magic circle, which would be pretty fun since I'm the alchemist. Unless, like, I guess alchemy doesn't use magic circles. Unless it's full metal alchemist. Let's see. Main, the first time you deal critical damage to an enemy, that damage is increased by 25%, and that enemy is permanently slowed by 20%. Love it. You have one bonus life regeneration up to 10 for each incapacitated enemy within 4 tiles. This is so interesting because I already stun enemies with heals. And that's gonna give me more attack speed, and I said I would stop going for the attack speed, but I mean, this increases my damage though by 25%. Well, that's only the first time I crit. Nah, honestly, I think I'm gonna go Dream Eater. And also, it's just Eater, like, I already said I was Eater earlier. Don't take that out of context. But, oh, and I still gotta pick up main. What am I even saying? Yeah, that's perfect combination. We'll pick these up. I'm pretty sure I'm keeping this as my secondary. Well, crit damage would be nice. I said 250 earlier. We already hit that. I want more HP. I want to be at 200 HP. Ooh, what are these traps? To be honest, I can't really notice what the one that's giving me damage for incapacitated enemies. Like, I don't really notice the damage increase, but that's fine. I also don't really notice that these enemies are attacking because I'm just clearing them. Like, it don't matter. I'll even stand still. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. I got a little bit cocky there. I said I'm going to stand still. Okay. But I can still clear them. Like, I may not be able to stand still, but don't get me wrong, I still do damage. Oh, I lost my bones from that too. Ooh, that was not a good play. So the bones are pretty nice too, because earlier I was saying how I don't have consistent sustain. Damn, that's almost a tongue twister. I don't have consistent I do not have consistent sustain. I have burst sustain, which basically the bones are a little bit more consistent sustain to help me out with surviving from chip damage. So I think that's pretty nice. But they're also good against burst sustain, because if something hits me really hard but I have a lot of resistance, it still only takes off 1 stack. And let's see if we can get to 100 power. Cooldown, I don't really care about these upgrades anymore. You have 50 bonus maximum mana and 30 bonus cooldown speed as long as you have a lightning spell equipped. Don't have one. This is increased damage to fire spells. Don't really care. Excuse me. Casting or channeling basic spells grant you 3% bonus attack speed for 4 seconds. Yeah, that sounds pretty nice to me. Let's reroll all of these. We'll go max HP and move speed. Nice! And it's boss time! Oh, or not. I guess we have one more round. Damn, I should have tried the Skyfall thing. Am I crazy enough to try it just for the boss? I think I might be. I don't think it's gonna be bad, because it's still gonna help me get to health potions. So yeah, I'll try for the boss. And if I woo-wee, those lasers try to like converge on me. Let's clear these invasion units just because they add more unit types that I don't want to have to deal with. I'm already overwhelmed with these ones. And I need to focus on these missile shooters because they are pretty dangerous. They put a lot of projectiles on the ground, so it limits where I can move, pick up the heal. I'm not really stacking bones anymore, but they are still like reducing my overall damage taken, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, easy clear. So let's try Skyfall. Let me just try it, see how it feels. Oh no, that's pretty nice, I can't lie. So trying it only for the boss phase. Oracle, you're late. Whenever you use a reroll altar, I gotta use it again essentially. But I don't need this anymore. Crit damage is pretty nice, let's pick that up. I don't need to restore mana. After casting a defensive spell, create a small zone at your position for 5 seconds. While in that zone, all damage you take is reduced by 75%. I like that. Because if I'm using my defensive spell, I'm already scared of dying, so, you know, that'll help me survive. We'll reroll all of these. Bonus attack speed and mana. I really don't need that much more attack speed though. Teleport. Now, if I didn't have this, this would be pretty nice because I like flash step. Like, oh, look at the zone. Ooh, it's pretty big actually. But I think I'm gonna keep the other one because it's giving me damage. It's helping me stun enemies. It's really good. You have 20% bonus evasion, way better than Oracle's Eye. And let's go into this boss fight. Okay, I honestly think, you know, we're pretty set. I don't think this boss is gonna kill us. The Conservator. I don't know. Not that scary in my opinion. Do that. Although, and then if I want to get to annoying mobs, there. Do that. Okay, let me focus on the boss though. Woo! Okay, that is dangerous. Don't do that again, boss. Okay, I do want to get rid of these like turrets because they are the scariest things to me. Woo! And also these guys spawning lasers because I mean, the boss is honestly like, I'm barely focusing on the boss and it's just like dying from me killing the side mobs, so pretty good sign. Yeah. Also, this jump attack, I mean, you've seen I've been just jumping around the map using it. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. And cannonball. Okay, let's go. I want to finish this off with cannonball. Oh, it doesn't kill. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, I'd say pretty satisfying run. Got a little bone. Ooh, look at the face he makes. And yeah, so that was a run on the Alchemist in Neophyte. And I think I would call that a success. So, peace out.